Hey everybody, welcome today. It's Wednesday, so we're just going to continue last time we finished the first episode of Ace Attorney 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Turnabout Trigger, so we're on episode 2. Turnabout, the captive turnabout. Let's go. Also, Brother's dog's here, so if you hear barking, most likely that. Alright. The bell? Oh. Night Rook! Huh? Alright, March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Wow, this is actually a bit more expensive than what we normally see in the game. It's during series. Still no sign of them, huh? Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now. Killing the Oh, it was night. It was the night. Never mind. Killing the Bastion Room. 2 days since the incident at the park, and today, we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight, who's been charged with the murder. His trial's due to start tomorrow. I have to be the prosecutor behind the bench. What's taking so long? You there! What's going on? I don't know, sir. I'll go into. We got a situation. It's the night. He's been killed. What? Killed? In the detention center? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. What are we waiting for? Right, guard. Take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir. So it didn't happen in the holding cell? Surely that was where he was being held. What's the hold up? The crime scene's this way. Are you taking us? This is Dorley 2. Prison proper, yes. You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison? Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they are awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where people who are convicted serve at their time. I suppose you could say, the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I unlocked it, sir. Please follow me. That night, all right. Yeah, but he's dead? How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? March 27th, 10:32 a.m. Prison workshop. This is horrible. How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered? I can hardly believe it myself. No doubt in the evidence of our own eyes. What's he doing here? I thought he was being held in the detention center, no? He was. He must have been. His trial hasn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. No way Knight should have been in here. I may wonder, is my over? The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. I suppose we better take a close look at Knight's body. You need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if you want to get to the bottom of this. Ow. Anything out of the ordinary to the report, officer? Yes, sir. There is one thing. Go on. There's a body in the workshop, sir. He's right. That's definitely out of the ordinary. If anything else occurs to you, you know where to find me. This part of the floor is covered with dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints! Many footprints, unfortunately. We need a specialist to identify them. Guess we gotta wait until Forensic gets here. Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from trading all over it. We want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Mr. Edgeworth. Thanks! My concern is for the footprints. Not your jacket, detective. I inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Indeed. This area is too big to take it all at once. Fortunately, I can use this stick to look up further up and down. Oh, we had that go alright. Looks like a pulley of some kind. Maybe the prisoners used it for work? I suppose so, yes. Okay, so you know I know you're gonna say no, but absolutely not, okay? You are not permitted to swing on that rope. Ark! I knew it. Ark! I should have known you were being serious. Weird having something like that in a prison, huh? A cage inside a cage. Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells. What's the difference? No offense, Mr. Effort, but you gotta look at the basic nature of things more. Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information. Sharp is rather colorful. They kind of stand in a room like this, don't they? They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison. Look, there's a whip on top of them. You know who that reminds you of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers. Maybe she left it here. Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist. Trust me. There was a rope near Knight's body, too. Speaking of which, want to see my super selfie rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving. Seems generally disappointed. Yes, sir. Arrested for murder on the afternoon of the 25th and killing on the morning of the 27th. Talk about instant karma. No one would have thought our perp turned into a victim himself, though. Yes, I don't like this at all. You don't think it was an ice cream guy, do you, sir? Knight has seen his face, right? Maybe he couldn't afford him to afford to let him live. Shelley the killer, you mean? No, if this were his doing, he surely would have left a calling card. And besides, Knight isn't the only one who knows what he looks like. We do too. Oh yeah! I guess we're still alive, so... Still, this is a high security facility. I just don't understand how it was even possible. Guess it makes sense having the detention center and the prison in the same building. Being taken care of the visitor's room. Neat. It's an unusual design, but it's certainly inconvenient for anyone visiting. Yeah, then why have two different areas in the first place? For the two different classes of detainees, of course. Those pre-trial and those post-trial. The two facilities may be housed in the same building, in this case, but they are actually quite different. What I know is that they're both cramped and dark. They'll let you leave when you want. Perhaps spending the night on each would help clarify the difference between them. No good. No, I'm good, thanks. It's a sink. Doesn't seem to contain any. Doesn't seem to contain any useful clues. Nope. No way for treasure either. You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right? What's with all the weird equipment? I'm not sure. I don't see anything particularly suspicious here. Smells weird though. Kind of musky, like wet fur. Didn't know you had such a keen nose. Oh, it's nothing special really. Except when it comes to sniffing treasure. Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers. No way, Mr. Oh, I never steal any of your stuff. Would you happily steal someone else's? I'm not sure it's entirely reassuring. Arco Knight. Heal before court date. As I kill the day before today, you better take a closer look. Huh? It's done? Oh, I've seen one of those in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. Victims, I imagine. Makes sense. He loves chess after all. Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. Analyze. Oh, come on, hurry up and open the clock. This clock. This is the murder investigation. You sound like a child on Christmas morning. Oh, please. Even your heart must skip a beat when you're about to open a mysterious box. Not all of us think like you, Kay. Thankfully. These are chess pieces, right? I've seen the ones you have in your office. So how come these are black and white? Most chess pieces are. The ones in my office are custom made. As in, they're unique and probably valuable? I like the sound of that. She's got that glint in her eye. You better not be playing a robbery. His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck. I assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut in his scalp too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell on his head after he was stabbed in the throat. It's possible. But it's too early to say with any certainty. Hey? You have your camera with you, correct? Would you lend to the detective so he can photograph the body? Sure thing! All yours coming! Thanks! Alright, here we go! Schools are a mess, though, huh? Indeed. They appear to be covered in dirt. He's like me when it comes to laundry. It would be a grave error to think that anyone else could be like you, detective. Quite like you. A rubber glove. Yep, just the one though. I should examine it in more detail. There's mud all over it. Maybe the prisoners were making mud pies. Wish I could have joined them. I love making mud pies. Not anywhere near my crime scene, you're not. Fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilled. But Right, we can? How come? Because it has been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming. Then the blood will have flown around, but not underneath it. Oh, meaning that there will be only a band of blood around the edge of the fingers, not all over the backside. Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled over the around the body. Maybe Murr ditched it after he did the deed. It's certainly a possibility. Or at least, whoever was the drop, they must have seen the body. You there? Yes, sir. Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoner's waiting for work. Strange, though. Prisoners issued with these gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cell. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check. I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. Body is partially covered by a dark stained top. And there's a rope on top of it! Am I tied up with the rope somehow? You should take a look under the sheet as well. Look at all that red stuff! Yes, I say that's blood! Let's keep looking around. There's many more secrets to uncover, I'm sure. There seems to be a list of prisoners reserved for this workshop. Reservation for this workshop. What's all these numbers, Mr. Esper? Prisoner numbers, I imagine. I hate to be given a number like that. I rather agree. People are meant to have names. I'm trying to recall Great Thief or the second Yanagrasu. Alright, no name for you then, I guess. There's only one thing I think we can do. Thing. These tarps have a pretty distinct design, in fact. It's the same design as the tarp around Mr. Knight's body. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. Hehe. That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around. I thought you were on sabbatical. But... I gotta do it. Oh, gotta talk. So, what's it like inside the prison? So, this is what the inside of a prison looks like. Good to know, good to know. Something that someone's highly motivated to learn today. You're not just on top of your game, isn't it? This stuff is important. Gotta be prepared for when the time comes. Which will never come from me, I must say. Still, I won't discourage you from finding out more. I need to gather a little more information myself. And then use my power of logic to piece it together. That's a cool badge! Well, Sever. Here. As it should be, after all. It symbolizes both the sanctity and the strictness of the law. Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes, love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion. What about your beloved truth? There's more? What the hell did I miss? At the top. Oh, the hand. There's something on his finger. Let's take a close look, Mr. Edgeworth. Hi. It's a ring. And a rather expensive looking one, that. Don't even think about it, Kay. What? I didn't say anything. Not a bad bit of evidence gathering. Now we can stop us when we're on the hunt together, right, Gary? You betcha! We're unstoppable! A regular free musketeer! Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. Huh? What do you mean, sir? What's missing from this crime scene? Remember, I see no signs of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right! I didn't even think of that. Come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we are talking about here. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Sorry. Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either. The fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want an inmate getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one. Yeah, nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth. What was the murder weapon? And where has it gone? Answers to these questions may be the keys to figure out what happened here. Huh? Didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Oh. Excuse-moi, but this is a scene of the crime. This is the scene of the crime, right? Wait a second. Are you? No way. Those piercing eyes. That furious brow. Oh, Mr. Fender. It has been far too long. I can't even remember what the original translated names people came up with. I know, right? You know, they're all this time. I knew that deeper anywhere. And that neck were offs. Manfred von Karma, the man, the legend, got us. Hey, I didn't expect to see you here. Hold it! What are you telling me, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Detective, please. Edgeworth? Wow! Guess that's Prince Fair's fists. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're spitting names of the old devil in his day. So you haven't changed. How many years has it been? And good question. But who's counting, eh? Been away traveling for so long, I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what to do, remember? You betrayed the thing you were supposed to stand for. Whoa! Where did that come from? And who are you anyway? This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney. Enchante, as they say. Fender's the name, and defending's my game. It's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney. Take the dick Gumshoe. And I'm Kane for a day. Great thief. On Sabotage at the moment, though. Great thief? Wow, that's so romantic. Just click, if you will. Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I even made signing up super simple. That is awesome. I'd love to come hang out with you guys. If you have me. Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only. And they have to be super fun and super cool on. Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in. You've got to be kidding. My bad, my bad. I'm just used to how to do things elsewhere, you know? And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops! God, this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number one in the Phone Karma playbook, after all, isn't it? Hold it! Hey, quit it! Vodafone Karma's up, pal. What gives?
Hold it!
Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable. It is? I take it you're Mr. Knight's attorney? Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway. He was planning to represent Knight. Miss Clyde hadn't been murdered. And I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. Gotta. Huh? For me? You shouldn't have. Almost wanted to rock one of these, Paul Malapo. Hell. Thanks, you're a star. I never said I was giving it to you. I'm just yanking your chain. I already got a badge of my own, see? You don't wear your attorney's badge? Once in a blue moon. Goes nicely with a winter coat, as it happens. Guys gotta dress to impress. Know what I mean? Impress who exactly? So the victim asked you to represent him? You're dead. We were supposed to have a little chat today. Actually, I'm gonna be. So was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body has been found. I'm as bummed about it as she. Eating browns and weenies to cheer him up. Spender, you know we can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah. Well, it's here now. Want some? Little fights I picked up on my travels. So Murish. No, thank you. You do you. What do you do? What are you doing here anyway? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma was always more of a convicted defendant at a cost guy. He didn't teach you that? That was a long time ago. You say so. You don't want any? You sure don't want any weenies? No! Thank you. Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronster called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mentioned a little performance too. I think I'll be back in a second. I need to double check something here. See you back in a bit. I am back for grade 9. Alright. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. And not the kind word was a kind word spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. Boy, he did not like you. Trash talk. You something fierce. Can't say I didn't join in the fun, though. Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid. I'm not. Sorry, I'm kind of fixtured in on the I'm kind of fixtured into the visitors room here. And I don't think I've ever had that much of a gas. Oh, so you come here a lot? I feel like he was. Huh. Hey. Don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitors room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I better ask him what he knows about this room. Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. Is it a recreation room? Whoa! I don't even want to know how you spend your spare time, Edgeworth. But I guess there's plenty here you could play with if you could use your imagination props. Now, let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop. I wasn't given a choice in the monitor. I think it was. No, it was a classroom and working. So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infallible. The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills too, thanks to qualifications for when they're back on the street. See. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre? Yes, sir! The workshop aren't locked with physical keys. The doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk around the workshop through the workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet. And they're not supposed to be here. Ding! Ding-a-ling-a-ling! The alarm signs. Who's that? If that ring for too long, then psst. They get real shocked, if you know what I mean. If they try to break or remove the bracelets, psst. The shock 3 times worse than none. What? That's brutal. Guess they have to ensure that the inmates follow the rules. But that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We just able to censor for them and let them in. Get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir. No one's been here for days. I know if they had. No prisoners has entered, let alone use this workshop today. Okay. Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Maybe there's something here that shouldn't be here. I'll take another quick look over the crime scene and employ my power of deduction to solve this mystery. That's not it. Oh, right. Human use only. That guess it means. Nothing was Professor she was using it, right? Yes, you would certainly imagine so. Okay, well. Wait. Is it the chessboard? Oh, I'm not thinking about this one. Max, look at the red stuff. Yes, because it's blood. We go here. I'll have it to do here. No, it's definitely not spawn. Wait, it should be here, but it isn't. Right? Something here that shouldn't be. Okay, let's reload. There's something that should be here but isn't. There's something that shouldn't be here but is. And it's in this. Look, this shouldn't be here. Oh, didn't notice that. Eureka! Nope. I don't think the tarp, but no. Guess it makes sense that the security is pretty tight in prison. Breaking out of here wouldn't be easy, that's for sure. Which is why it's better to focus on staying out in the first place. So the sensor on the doors detect the prisoner's bracelets, right? Do you seriously pound every last ounce of mental energy into this? Well, don't just stand there, Mr. Edgeworth. Help me think, will you? Right. Wait, why am I wasting my mental energy on this? Eureka! It feels this, but Alright. Oh, could it be the rope, maybe?
Eureka!
Not the rope. I'll think about this one. It's definitely this spot here.
Eureka!
Okay, I feel like I'm going back and I'm running in circles. Hmm. Why do I feel that it's this Han?
Eureka! Eureka!
Okay. Now I'm just being blunt. Now I'm just... There's something. Something's here that's not meant to. Could be?
Eureka!
Ah! I was overthinking that, I think. Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. Your sensors will detect their bracelets, and the alarm would sound. More, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet, here we have rubber glove and the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. Where did they come from, sir? Don't know, detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know is for now that the glove is a vital piece of evidence. You, apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Hold it. Mr. Fender? Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? Oh, do you mean... But sir, there... Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? What exactly are you talking about? What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see them on their way in? Wandering around about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you move out of that door right now, you'll trip over one of them before you taking a step. Listen, pal. We've had just about enough of your baloney. Take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. What did you?
Hold it!
Detective? Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say? March 27th, 11:06 a.m. Prison Side Corridor. This is no ordinary slammer. Here, the human shares space with some special friend. Animals? Yep, bird and feather fellas from all ships of all ships aside. Gosh, when we on how it comes about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned to critter each a buddy that help keep their spirits up. Really? Wow! That sounds like so much fun! Plus, AMS can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals. Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop's for. You got it! Room set especially for that training stuff. So, can you say someone else could have been at the scene of the crime? Sectamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking Maloney! What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Sir, sir! You've won me the rest of this piece of baloney? Just send a word! Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know these sensors on the door? Sensors on the door, sir? They detect the prisoner's bracelets on the side. The alarments on my goes walk about. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up. They are? Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. A needle, quick job, I'm voila. What? Doesn't it hurt? Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Where was I? Ah, right. The point is, they're not the bodies here. So there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. I'm reading. They're not completely free though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensors on that big mother of the door, right? You see? Ah! Huh? What's that thing? In sound. Sir? Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around his neck? That explains the sound, I suppose. Mr. Edgeworth, were you seriously trying to start down? I refuse to lose to a dog. Not for nothing, sir. But your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat him right. Come on now, come to gummy. You're a bad dog. That dog was certainly very different from the other animals. It seemed to have a real thing against me. And only me. Alright then, met the Madre. What's next? The Madre. Forget it. It's about to interview some witnesses, right, sir? Indeed, we need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in the cell. Ignored again. Hello? We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident. Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy? Heh, not a big talker, huh? That's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice. Seconds out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that. Round 1, 10 reps each. What is this man up to? Better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? In the blue corner, it's Ronko D259 in Kakarantarato. Carcitaro. I don't get it. I'm messing up. You mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Back on this heart drop. Red drop, see? It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that. Gotta make whips before a fight, boss! Won't even make it into the ring if you don't. So you're... Wait, I get it! You gotta be a boxer, right? Was, back in the day. It's good to say fighting fit, leads away. That's how I said. Sorry. So, is the bear part of your training too? It looks kind of like an apron. It's so cute. Ain't nothing cute about Teddy. He's a partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes. Seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident? Come on, boss. I ain't a stool. And I don't know nothing, not no high. I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question. You punch drunk or something, boss? I told you, I don't know sip. Arrgh. You won't play ball. Guess there's one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Indeed. The more he protects his ignorance, more certain I am that he's hiding something. Alright. Let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Miss Carcetterio? Let's look in there, Nemo. Time for some mind chess. Now let's analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things gonna go well if I push too hard at such moments. My opponent's on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. It's bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movement. And bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. My chess, commence! Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You won't answer me, Mr. Carcerio. What? You want to shout a shot? Is that it? Then put him up, pal. Rolling in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, you don't get tired ducking and diving like that all the time. Think I don't got a stamina kit? Ooh, just you trying me. I ain't tired, not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took a real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really, you look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired. Oh god. You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcedrio. But I'm afraid your luck needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially after you just told me your quiet cell time this morning. About your quiet cell. Oof! We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands. He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell. I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. Well, do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some C's. We both were. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem well awake, all things considered. Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's dying. He needs his beauty sleep, too. Builds muscle. Is that so? And I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regimen. You don't say. You must practice your savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew? Interesting. How'd you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't sleeping, and that you're lying again. You're a good kid. Cut me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no C's. But what? A guy can't work in a cell no more of lawyers get involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. It very could well prove to be a useful clue. Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? What do you mean, strange? Answer the question. Tell me what's going on with them. Is you gonna have your boss? But I was asleep. We both was. Time to deploy my clue. Enough of your burp. I messed up. You were exercising. You told me as much yourself. Oof. A counter punch, huh? Did you see that one coming? It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Cetro. It's time to come clean about what you know. Alright. You don't gotta shit about it. Stop around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been skirting up this morning already. Oh. You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you've soon be up for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what is it, Mr. Carcetto? Arrgh! Wait it, will ya? I'm getting shellacked here. Fine. Somebody yell, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got the little guy scared too. Yeah, level up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring. Checkmate. Iron chest. Checkmate. I think we've now established that I was going to mute myself for a second just to be back in the bed. I'm back. I was getting my phone. Fine, I'll talk. You did, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's not get carried away, okay? Our work here's only just begun. Hold it. Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guy? There's something super big I need this there. It's just, well, it's like Fit Bros here today after all these years, Edgeworth. And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know I'll be telling you know what you become. Who knows who? Who know who? Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well,
Hold it!
that's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa! Don't have a gun, man. Why too sensitive? Report whoever you wish to, whoever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time. What do you say, well, Sam? Maybe you should know at least. You know, I've been living your life since you signed the doing things of Hong Kong way. No, you disappointed him enough for one lifetime, right? Am I right? What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? Nothing that needs concern you, Kay. I forgot you'd be a Mr. Concern. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. Heh. You won't lie on a glove on me, kid. Internet. That's true, right? Finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after. Did me some training. This way, I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screamed, "What the? Ah!" I was hurling and hauling, crying for help. What can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tuned it out, and I gets back to work. I find it curious that you pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help. Like I said, boss, what kind of? Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank anybody for getting involved in what ain't none of our concerns. Me? I hear, brother. Best you can do is rubber. Not from in there anyway, right? Am I right? You mustn't train, Mr. Conservario. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's this guy. The Fixer, they call him. What's a Fixer? I can get his hands on just about anything you need for a price. No way! Thinking you find me a... Perhaps, Mr. Concern... What you might I ask is for a beginner's guide to give him the better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1. You put me then? Just try, you bum. And what am I? Shoutler? What's this thing that? The mysterious resin.
Hold it!
What kind of shovel is this exactly? Depends on the day. They bring him in from the outside, see? Singers, dancers, all kinds. Give us cons a little something to look forward to. Nice, that sounds like fun. And you went along to see today's show? Good. Can't miss a chance to get a glimpse of the outside world like, huh? Then it was over.
Hold it!
What did this training involve? Let's see now. Today was stamina written work, which means jump ropes. What? And that time's how high? And what about Teddy? Is that dangerous for him? Guess no, dummy. If I can't get my rope tight, he jumps up and holds on tight. You jump rope of a polar bear clinging to your chest? I told you, didn't I? We're partners. Besides, a little extra weight's good for me. Anyway, I started jumping rope.
Hold it!
Tell us more about the scream you heard. It was a scream of a guy about the scream is lost. And I should know. Oh there, good buddy. There's a time and place, you know. So it's clearly audible. Guy back to the corner, fighting for his life. You ever hear something like that, boss? Well, I have, and yeah, it was clearly audible. Sorry.
Hold it!
Okay, and that's all you heard? There was nothing else? Nope, not much anyhow. So there was something. What else did the victim say? You have to tell me. Oh, I do, huh? Why don't you come over here and see? I see if I can make a squeal like he did. Whoa, 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 whoa! Forget to get here. He doesn't know when to quit. Come on, Miles. Apologize to the good man. This is clearly important, and yet he insists on remaining infuriated and vague. Look, friend, how about you let this slide? Please, for me. So yeah, I heard the voice like I said.
Hold it!
So you were able to concentrate on your trading, even after hearing all that screaming? Look, if we were on the outside, maybe things would have been different. Maybe I seen what I could do. But this ain't the outside. I can't go no place, even if I want to. Right. And you didn't think to slip out of your cell to go sneak a peek? I don't think I don't think anyone else would have thought of doing that except you, Kay. If it only wasn't a prison, Mr. Knight might have lived. I somehow doubt it. Frankly speaking, there's no saving him. What? But if someone could have just gotten to him in time. Mr. Cyril is clearly lying. I don't understand his why. Let's see if I can uncover by pointing out the contradiction in his testimony. Let's try this.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection!
Alright. Let's get the points back. Let's get the little thing back.
Objection!
Hey, are you listening carefully, Mr. Huh? You trying to be curious or something? Victim died from a wound to the throat, and fell quickly, in fact. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream as you claim he did. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible. But there must have been a scream. He said there was. He said there was. Quit looking so smug. Well, yeah. Fine, I admit, I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so. The next cell? You mean... Huh? What do you want? I heard a scream. What of it? He came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. And just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream, a real scary one. I'm just double checking some. Scary high sounds, alright. Didn't tell him this part, I guess, but it was kind of like, "Ding!" Alright. Someone, anyone, come quick! He! Something like that. Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the prison where the person who found his body. Ah, that explains it. So Mr. Kasura was telling the truth, more or less. Oh, there. I think there is a problem. I'm afraid the new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Kuro? Yeah, what gives, pal? Oh. How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it as clear as day? Huh. Bring myself here. I'll be right back. Sorry for that. I didn't realize I was on mute, but basically, dog, okay, where I've knocked the wire over. Good night. Oh. What do you think? What do you think I did a crime or something? Huh? From inside of this here cell? Guy died over in the workshop, in case you forgot. Yeah, that does seem a little weird, now that you mentioned it. He's right, neither of us could have done it. Cause let me tell you, if I could we get out of here, this here kid, to murder somebody, you all be toast. Hey! Ain't that the truth? Your bums ain't leaving this place in one piece, if any of us can help it. I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth. What's my next move here? Won't get much more out of them in this state.
Overruled.
Who's there? Oh. Our rival. I know this one, at least. Order in the court. Alright, that's enough. Alright. Who died made you boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? Hush now. Silence is golden. It is! Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be. A simple life await you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of judgment watch over you, nigh and always. Guard, if you would. Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitarily, buddy. What? Come on, please, boss. Anyone but there. There's no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be reborn. No! Oh gods of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. Oh Holy One, we give thanks in your name. You are? Bertie Gravel, at your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the pleasure of the law. What is a judge doing in a place like this? Since you asked, Mr. Edgeworth, I have been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, and it is my sacred duty to deliver it. The Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence? What the heck is that? It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child. For it is a sacred phrase from the goddess of justice herself. Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest. In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line. panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. I don't know of which you are a member, I assume. I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service. Thanks for coming to see us like this. Speaking for myself, it is a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang out with a judicial comprende, eh? Come on, bring it in, chillax. We're all friends here.
Overruled.
Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association? Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just trying to lighten the mood, okay? So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them? Precisely, my child. Praise be to the goddess of justice for bestowing her gift of insight upon you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And, should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested by the power to come to get that prosecutor's badge. Fun! What does the committee for prosecutor, whatever you say, you want with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here.
Objection!
Pitiful. You really don't know, do you? What an ignorance. And who are you, pal? Winner. Ernest Winner. Prosecutor extraordinaire. Also, for a second, I said the wrong thing. It's Winner. Ernest Winner. Though you might know me as the Winner, the name they call me down to the prosecutor's office. With great affection, I might add. I have never heard of you. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there? Nope. It means nothing to me. Well, it's to be expected from an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say. And I sure most things mean sweet nothings to you. Ignorance is bliss, Winner. I don't think sweet nothing means what you think it means. It is entirely natural that you aren't even acquainted. Ernest only joined us last month. He was nothing but a rookie? I am not just any rookie, I'm a winning rookie. Which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What do you mean? What mess? Here I know exactly what he means. The committee sending an envoy, a prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you're getting at, Winner. But I'm going to need a few more details. Do you mind explaining, Judge Gruffel? Very well. By the power vested me by the goddess of justice, I hereby declare that in the manner of the incident of the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight, the committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict. What? Mr. Edgeworth is off the case? Just like that? Okay. Judge Gruffel, I believe I asked for an explanation. No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in, the goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final.
Objection!
And what exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case? Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve the lesson your guilt. You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principles of extraterritoriality, and while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visitor foreign leader to questioning. You were one move away from causing a major international incident. You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement. Yeah, she extended that grapple, by the way.
Objection!
Oh. I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules are concerned. Give me something for saying. Again. So, I forgot to mention another dog's in the house, and has also entered the room a few times. It's actually the one who knocked my activate off for a bit. Okay, back to the thing. But there's also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate.
Overruled.
Then what you're saying is that the ends justify the means? That rules can be freely ignored? That is a very dangerous way of thinking. The law is absolute. It is not to be bent to your whims. Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do. Is that so? I am fortunate. Still, it changes nothing. When a trial ends, the hammer falls. Doing something again. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm seeing what's happening here. I'm seeing what's happening in the house here. Alright, I am back. Thanks for having. So, yeah. Kinda. If be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing, that is, but to give thanks for the God's judgment's divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be a risk. Sorry, would be to risk your badge, of course. You need to take my badge if I don't play along. Whoa! Tough break, Edgeworth. I see you accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you'd be so kind as to escort him out. Oh, stop! What are you doing, detective? What are you doing, detective? I'm in charge here now. So you do as I say and move out of the way. What? You're not the boss of me. Unluckily for you, Flatfoot. That's exactly what I am. You're holding all the cards here. Don't stand a chance. Detective Gumshoe, do as Mr. Winter says. But, sir. Judge Gravel. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, sir? The committee's decision is beyond irrational. So yes, I do plan to appeal. I haven't heard the last of this. Did you note it? Until we meet again, then. Let's go, okay? We're leaving. Right! Oh, and remember, also there's Polly. You know who will be getting a full report on all of this. Oh. I even keep going. I think we'll be fine to maybe push forward a little bit more. Yeah, I think we can push a little bit forward. Alright. A suspect has been arrested? March 28th, 9:45 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. That's exactly what happened yesterday. That was terrible. Wait, knows who treated you? Hi. Now, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth. The committee hereby declares that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties. Alright, I'm replaced with Prosecutor Winter. Here ends the verdict. Alright. Judge Gravel and Mr. Winter certainly didn't mince their words. That's not what concerns me right now. I'm more worried about the committee's reason for doing what they did. What they might do next. I suspect it won't be good. Oh, I'm gonna be back. Doors just going here. Be back in a sec. I'm back. It was a parcel. The Edgeworth, are you listening to me? Yes, of course. So this is it? You're giving up the Bronco Knight case? No, I have no intention of doing so. Doing such thing. To walk away from the case would be to tactfully accept the committee's decision. only problem is that I don't have the authority to continue investigating. What? Yes, what is it, detective? Got some bad news, sir! Word out of the Pinnock is... They just arrested somebody for Knight's murder! What? Do you know who it is? No. I heard they've been held in a detention center. Maybe you could go talk to whoever it is. Good idea. Let's get down there, Mr. Edgeworth. Hi. Even with the authority to investigate, surely I can still pay a suspect an innocent visit. Alright, we're on our way. Me too. I'll see you down there, sir. Well, won't you be Miss Detective? Nah, everyone's busy in the prison. I'm going over the crime scene anyway. Good. And we'll see you shortly. Yes, sir. Sorry. Come on, Kay. Let's go. You got it. March 20th, 10:23 a.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Alright. Still no sign of them, huh? Indeed. Wait, this is just like last time. Please don't tempt fate like that. No, I can't. I just can't. Sure you can. I told you, it's just a pair of visitors. Huh? Sounds like someone really doesn't want to see us. No, 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 no. Just talk with them, please. But one of them's a prosecutor, right? Aren't they all super scary? All you do is stare at you, right into your soul. Ah, you must be the suspect in the... See? I told you. Hey? Why is this man so flustered? Probably because you're being you. But I guess that's just how you are. Thanks for clearing up absolutely nothing. Mr. Suspect, you doing okay in there? We just want to have a little chat with you. No biggie, right? Who are you? I'm Kay for a day, Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick. It's just a part-time gig I'm doing while I'm taking a break from my real job, though. Funny, I don't recall ever employing you. And that's Mr. Edgeworth. He is a prosecutor, but he's not going to stir a hole into your soul or anything. Oh, please. Really? Really, really? Really? Anyway, can you first please tell us your name? It's Saint. Simon Saint. Well, nice to meet you, Simon. Simeon. You can call me Kay. Everyone else does. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. Please, Simeon. We're trying to help you. I promise. Really? It's okay. It sounds like you might finally get some answers at least. Perhaps you could start by telling us a little about yourself. Who, me? Just why would anyone want to know about me? Anything about me? I'm boring. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody. You have a job? Oh, well, it's hardly worth mentioning, really. I'm your average corporate pencil pusher, just like everyone else, honest. This is going to take a while. But you, Mr. Knight. Just when I thought we were making progress. Okay. So, Simeon, do you know Mr. Knight? Come on, you can tell me. Bronco. Yeah, I knew him. He was, well, we were friends. Interesting. I wonder if he knew that Knight had been arrested. And, did you know Mr. Knight had been arrested? Yeah, I didn't keep to visit him. You didn't see Knight? Wonder when that would have been. And when was that, Simeon? It was the day before yesterday, around lunchtime. I came as soon as I got a call from the cops. The police called him? Why? How come the police called you? They said Bronco asked them to. And he needed a favor. A favor? Uh-huh. He wanted to bring me his chess set, the pocket-sized one. So I went by his place, and then I came here. Chess set? A chess set? Is this just me, or is she getting better at stealing my thoughts? Do you know everything you think is written all over your face, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, I'm not a mind reader. Just the expression reader. Amazing, right? Don't you just love having a psychic as helpful as me? And have you read what my next move is going to be? I sure have. There's something you want to show Simeon. Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to say about it. So this chess set. Oh, that's the one I bought first Bronco. Oh, that sells that at least. Alright. We found it next to Mr. Knight. He always had to have a chess sports summer nearby. I'm not surprised he had it with him when he you know, you Mr. Knight, you were very close, weren't you? Yeah, we were best of friends. We were best friends, at least I thought we were. I guess I was wrong about that. What do you mean? If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find that he had killed someone? It's not easy to discover that someone you're close to had committed a terrible crime. It's a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. I could have only this. I could never have imagined something so awful. Something's not right here, Miss Ashworth. There's just no way to be a murder of Mr. Knight. Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. And again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. Wonder what grounds they had for doing so. Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? Just don't get it. So I forgot to actually say middle ladder. Middle, okay. And why would he talk to me? I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Well, he answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore. Thank goodness for small miracles. The cops went into my house this morning out of nowhere. Oof. Alright. Sorry. Before I was here. These police. Was there a prosecutor with them? Yes, some kid named the Winner or something. Okay, not as much. So, did they interrogate you again? What? I'm going to be interrogated? By the cops? Well, yeah. I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now. Alright. Got our things here. Alright. No, no! No, no! Won't the detective shoot at me and threaten me? Okay. They're always getting hooking eyes, right? You get in your face and force you to. Detective Gilstromsy, reporting for duty! Ah! See? I told you. This is Army. Please don't crush me with those huge arms. No, please, I'm calling the cops. What's up with this guy, Mr. Ashworth? Oh, nothing, detective. You're just being you. I guess that's how you are. Alright. I don't get, sir. Look, Mr. Ashworth. Simeon's clearly innocent. Alright. So there's gotta be something we can do for him, isn't there? Mr. Stinkt? Yes? You were Mr. Knight's friend. 2 days ago, you came to visit him. I have to. Sorry, at one point. There you are. Okay. Sorry, I had nothing to do with murder. Is my understanding correct? Yes, I didn't kill anybody. It's got a little hectic today, so Alright. I think that's all. No. Very well. I choose to believe you, and I will do all I can to assist you. Oh, that's all. Ah. Oh. But why would you help a nobody like me? Sorry, I'm also sorting stuff out as well while I'm doing this, so I'm kind of like doing two things at once here. Let's just say that I may not be doing it solely for your sake. I have something of a personal interest in this case. That's right, it's payback time! We'll show those two who's investigating Reign Supreme. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. As such, my resources are rather limited, and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint, your information will be invaluable going forward. In other words, we'll see if we can't help one other out, shall we? Wait. Oh, I just thought of something! Why don't you just borrow an attorney's badge? Then you can represent your pal here. Alright, I think I'm done with my random stuff here. No, it's not the time for jokes, scummy. I mean, Mr. Ash was a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone that his life depended on. But I wasn't kidding. I just thought, helping suspects. That's what a defense attorney does, you know? Sure, but we can do that too, you know. Oh god. Right. The only thing that matters is that we find the real culprit in the end. Oh. Come on! So come on, let's get to work! Yes, ma'am! I'm sure you know already. Just to be clear, it's our investigation... if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit, we'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. Needn't worry. I believe you. Or at least I have decided to try. For now. Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return. If nothing else, it might help you feel a little less alone. Now, if you excuse me. March 20th, 11:20 a.m. Descent in the corridor. Alright, so we talked like a game in there, but we can't even get back inside the main prison to see the crime. Maybe defend the guy in court is our best bet after all. Alright. Dummy, can't defend first life, remember? Well, what do we have? Who do we have here? Hey, what? Sorry, if there's an Edgeworth in the gang, what are you cats doing here? Listen, pal, if you come to the hospital again, I'll... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Scholes. I'm here to work. Alright. Work? What? You're here to defend somebody? Whoa! The K-Meister nailed it in one. Aren't you just an uber intelligent one of the bunch? Uber intelligent? That's not how you use either of those words, Fender. Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half bad turn. Which is why I've been summoned to the old jail Rooney for a little meet with a new client. The suspect is one Simon E. Stainsbury. You mean Saints? Whoa, that's freaky. You know more about my job than I do. Wait, Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Here I might be. In fact, it would be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. And I swore my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate. Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have a little choice. I'm Bender. Hold it. What are you saying that word? I just got a point of fine print. A Fender doesn't take on associates. That ain't so, I hear you protesting. But pompous persecutors are a no-go. Especially though of the Von Karma variety. You know he wouldn't forgive me that easy. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Karma. Please believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor's spell. You better believe it, pal. Mr. Edgeworth, a changed man. Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor, but he's not like that anymore. You have feelings, detective. No, he's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor, he's a hero. He got me off the hook just last month. You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly. But he was. There's no other word for it. He was heroic, gratefully even. Please, Fender, don't you think there's something odd about The way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. Can't just walk away from this. I can't. Please allow me to help you with this investigation. Sheesh. Life from the Grid Miles Edgeworth? Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. Enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots? Well, I suppose I would have to say the courtroom itself. I have experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls, including some old friends who showed me a better way to be. How could that had not changed the person? Well, I'll be. You would never have barred his soul like that. That was beautiful. You might even surprise you know who. You know how much that takes. Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start a game of a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth & Co.'s law office? Eddie Fender, senior partner? Edgeworth? That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So, you know who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is? The clever guy Meister Nielsen wanna get yet again. That's right, I'm talking about his old man. As you all notice, I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth, Miles, I'm gonna level with you here. I don't trust you, not fully anyway. I can't just forget about all those years you spent looking for a karma spit, you know. Anyone can say they've changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. And besides, you know what's what Gregory would have wanted. Very well, I accept. Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. I hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man! We'll try not to let you down. Well, doesn't this bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son coming on board as his late father's firm. Permission to come on board too, please, Mr. Fender? You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew. Woohoo! Thanks, Captain. Alright, I guess it's time to go to work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles? Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted? Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. It sounded more like it had to be the person who found this body. I believe we need to speak to the person who found the body. That's what I was thinking. Eager associate. We do indeed. Still type the smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make my life easier, boss. Now that that's aside, let's get going. What about me? I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant just like you guys. He has a point. Can't leave him adrift all on his own now, can I? Detective Gumshoe, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating this case under Mr. Winner. If you haven't discovered anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You're in a uniquely powerful position, Detective. I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way. Turn away, sir! I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense. Trust me, I know. Just once, those loose slips of yours might be what saves our ship. Throw right the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come. March 28th, 11:50 a.m. Prison corridor. So, any ideas how to track down whoever found the Bronze Secur's body, Miles? I think our best bet would be to simply ask around. Oh, don't you dare! Oh, don't you dare. Who's this? Excuse me, but oh my, just look at you. Are you talking to me? Just fabulous click, darling. Fabulously. Sorry. Mr. Hers is so very odd colorant, don't you think? Enchanté, mademoiselle. Much obliged. The veterinary A Fender at your service. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? A little embracer, perhaps? Oh, I like the sound of that. Right on the kisser! Well, I asked this one good a new friend, Those smushes entirely be very good, don't you think? Wow, talk about stealing a kiss! Indeed, that's so shameless, it puts even great thieves to shame. Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for our little family. Everyone in this lonely home will tell you as much. Hey, if anyone else is hip to that, I could be hip to that too. Sure. Fifi Lagarde, by the way, warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course. She's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I'm an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. You mind me asking, bud, were you here in the prison yesterday? Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all. Important in what way, exactly? A meeting of some kind, perhaps? A meeting? Oh, heavens no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. It was simply... It was a simple, spectacular event featuring some horrifically talented animals. Anyone who was anyone had to be there. As you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. The performers set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one lucky family, n'est-ce pas? This is the circus performance from immense yesterday morning. Mr. Concardo mentioned the show yesterday as well. Must have been talking about the same thing. What time did the show take place? From right 8 until 10 maybe. Yes, something like that. You mean it finished right around when the body was discovered. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi. Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, Lawrence. Better really mustache. Feel free to explore our home. Missy Starasu Sasa and all that. Ciao for now. Well, what name is Edgeworth? The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next. I caught that. They even have ponies. This one's big enough to carry a small child. It's like Mr. Edgeworth! It's like being at a zoo! Except for it's the humans, not the animals who live in captivity here. No one would mind if I took one home, would they? If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not. Right on the kisser. Seems to have given you quite a shock. And why is that, huh? I thought you were a man of the world. Well, yeah, I'm all for saying hi with the hug, but going straight for the kiss? Oh, your boots! Ain't I right? Wound me a little before pucker. No, that's all I ask. Wow, I never would have pegged you as the shy type. That's not the issue here, I think, eh? Listen, Miles, I've been meaning to ask. Does that friend of yours turn upside down? An assistant with a permanent scar on his face is bad for business, you know? I don't see any reason why an associate attorney needs to smile. That's how I know you've never worked in a private practice. It's all about building trust, man. You gotta create rapport for your clients. A smile here, a wink there, a hug to break the ice, and a card to show you're legit. Right, they never open up. Yes, well, to each their own vendor. I'll give it to you straight. Maybe Biz was tough going at first. I mean, Gregor Edgeworth, man. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill. Let's see. What kind of case does the firm take on? Might be better asking what we don't. We do murders, parking fines, the whole 9 yards. Our basic principle is this. Everyone deserves a defense. So you never refused a request? Well, let's just say I have certain preferences in clients I work with. Didn't you just say everyone deserves a defense? I'm just messing with you, little sis. Of course we treat all our clients the same. I mean, Gregory's name is still above the door. I've got to live up to his ideals, you know. And that means always doing my best for everyone. It's Roof & Co. The firm my father built, huh? About the person who found the body, do you happen to know where he is right now? Should be one of the workshops, I guess. Usually at this is at this hour. It seems the workshop is our next port of call. It's a mini pig, I believe. Not for eating, I hope. It's like Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at sea. Mr. Edgeworth, it's a monkey mountain! Not something I expect to see in a prison, I must say. Does it look fun, sorry? Not in the least. And while we're on the subject, you're not, under any circumstances, to climb on that structure. Do I make myself clear? They had to shoot a monkey who's boss! Please, Kay. You really don't. Why is the rabbit just... I nearly tripped over it. You have a moment. We have 2 questions for you. Oh, who's a good girl? Yeah, you're just the perfect. It really is. She's meowful. Oh. No! He's finally noticed me. I was wondering. What's her name? It's Wacky, ma'am. He's my little friend. Yes, right. Sure then. But I need her answers, not clever puns. This looks like the way to the prison yard. Sadly, the shutters are locked tight. Okay. Bring the way to the other side. Just the other side. A stoic lock and a key to just my eyes and nose and the outdoor breeze. Roll fit it is indeed. The more I think of it, the more it eats at me. Whose spots are you attempting to chow exactly with that quarry? I wonder where this door leads. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some real strong vibes coming from there. Maybe that's where they keep the super duper dangerous prisoners. That's certainly a real possibility. In which case, we better turn back while we still can. Wait, I was only kidding, you know. This bench has seen better days. It's covered in rust. Yeah, only cats would dare take a nap on there. And maybe Gummy. Here you may be right. There's something written here. It seems to be about the prisoner in the cell. Prisoner number D258. Classification, captivated Precarious. It may look fearsome, but this lively fellow is actually a sweet-natured herbivore. He even has a pet penguin named Gwynny. His skillet gave him such real, gripping testimony. You swore you were there at this crime scene too. The end. It's the kind of thing you might expect to read in a zoo, not a prison. Oh, what's the blurb at the can? This is the cell. This is what it says. Prisoner number D259. Classification habitat? See cell to the right. Not exactly helpful, is it? This grizzly fella has a pet polar bear named Teddy, called Teddy. He's a former boxer who loves to stay trim and is always an optimum fighting weight. Sorry. Green Pitch is probably the max, but he relentlessly kind himself. Omnivore. Who's exactly all this information for anyway? No one in here. They took him to solitary. You remember? I wonder when he'll be back. Maybe a while. I got the feeling he was in pretty serious trouble. Poor guy. We'll just keep going for another 20 or so minutes. Did you see the tears in his eyes? He really didn't want to go. Yes. The way they had to literally drag him away was certainly unusual for a simple timeout. I shouldn't think kind of punishment he's facing right now. Hello? Anyone in there? Not check it out, but this isn't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there? Yo, is that here, my good man? Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Is someone using this workshop right now? Yes, sir. One of the prisoners in there. It's in there. Just confirmed to myself during the noontime roll call. I'd like to speak with this prisoner, if that's alright. Sure, I go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec. This was all yours, mighty boy. What? Why? Let's just say I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah? Huh. I thought that's were also supposed to be strong and brave. Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now. Let's call it even. Here they come. It's Frank Sword! Oh, hello, yes. Hello. I forget the voice I did with him long. I hear you wish to speak with me? Not exactly the hardened criminal we were suspecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor. A prosecutor, you say? Hold it. Eddie Fender, attorney at law. What happened to being too scared to handle this? Listen, sorry about my pal here. Gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor indeed. That'd be the day. He's actually just an associate. Jeez, Mouse, get a grip, will ya? Ah, he's right. Don't forget that I'm a defense attorney assistant for the time being. Ah, that explains it. I did think you look a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday. He's already spoken to Winner. Mind answering a few questions? No, of course not. I'd be delightful. Name Sot. Frank Sot. But this is all yours, my young associate. Sure. Have the intern do everything, why not? Mr. Sot, you are no doubt aware that a murder took place yesterday. Mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found? Yes. I was in the workshop there, working, as one might expect. What kind of work were you doing? Well, I'm actually retreating at the moment. I was hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. Yes, I've been so busy studying hard and practicing every moment I can. Unusual field of study, but fit in an unusual person, I suppose. And that's it. I certainly didn't see anything. Interesting. I barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets. So, yes, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
Hold it!
No, I'm the one who saw him, Mr. Sot. For this interview has only just begun. I mean, even if you were to ask me, I know something, don't you? It's that he's definitely hiding something. Need to push him a little harder if I'm to get any answers. Just time. First step is to analyze the situation. Let's take a look at our opponent. 3 pieces. I didn't see anything. Oh, I'm gonna be tough for a second here. Back in a sec. My room's getting a little dark, so I'm gonna turn the light on. I'm back now. Just starting to. We started this. Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much from all his. Okay, so we'll just finish with the mind chance and that. I don't think he'd be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. It's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright, time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. Maybe go to hide emotions, but everyone has a tell. My chess. Commence. Tell me, what is your connection to this incident? Which isn't? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Really? I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how do I put this? I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen, a good person, if you will. If you don't have anything to ask me, do need to go. Yeah, it's a little more proactive is called for. Right. So maybe could hide his emotions, but. Alright. Now, give me Mr. Sot, but under normal circumstances, good people don't tend to end up in prison. That's... So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident. How many times do I have to tell you people? I mean, I don't know anything. I swear. Let's try. You surely you've noticed, Mr. Sot. If I have particularly want you. It seems to me that you're just wasting my time. There. Just pick my words more. Oh, okay, that one I needed to bide. Alright. Sorry, I don't know what more to say. I can't help you. I apologize, Mr. Sot. This Considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe you knew nothing at all. Oh, well, yes, I suppose I see hideout might seem unlikely, but it's true. If you're looking for the person who found the body, then you have to look elsewhere. That's it. Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you. Is it because you do know something you're not telling me a lot after all? No, I just sense that you might be... Sorry, that who you might be looking for, that's all. I'm simply Pet Stars in training. I don't know anything, truly. No doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In this case, let's find out what he did yesterday. Day of the incident. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings. Not for long. Science smashed that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile. Tell me about the day of the incident. You really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right? Well, the day of the incident... Oh gosh, I mean, so much happened. Want to know what you were doing, Mr. Salt? In detail. I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday, training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim. Didn't notice any commotions at the time of the incident? I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here. Well, commotion, you say? Not really. Maybe I heard something, but... You don't have it... Oh, I was a bit... Alright. You've heard someone. Was this someone screaming by any chance? Don't try to tell me you don't remember. Hearing to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Salt. I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it. Ah! No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember. The fact that he heard us scream at the time may prove to be a useful clue. I would do well to bear that in mind. Let's try this one. What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning? I don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid. Time to deploy my clue. You don't remember? Please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream. Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember. Your memory fails you yet again. How convenient. I know you're lying, Mr. Salt. I dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying. You must know, when I'm working with the owls and I get into the zone, they're all I see. I understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming then. Well, message techniques could use a little work, but I say I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. And especially with calming them down once they get scared. Scared? When exactly do they get scared? Sure, that doesn't happen very often. Well, that's... No, thankfully it doesn't. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Salt? Tell me! Ah! I can assure you, I'm not hiding anything. I admit I did really hear someone scream. But I'm not hiding anything, I promise. Mask is finally beginning to crack. Now the shadow are completed by asking about the scream itself in more detail. I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Salt. Hiding things from me never ends well for my opponents. When did you hear the scream? Oh, wait! I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see. Yes, before we're animals, if I remember rightly. That's where it was in the morning. So now you wish to claim you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show? do realize that goes completely against everything you told me so far. What are you gonna do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patchy, as they say. That was sure really happy. You seem to believe. Did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see? Let me think. A wheel? Enough of your lies! You were nowhere near the show, were you? Ah! Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe it wasn't. The result wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue. Who did you hear screaming? Wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes. So, I didn't hear anyone screaming. Not at all. I had to deploy my clue. How long are you planning to keep out these lies? I already know that you weren't at the show. Ah! Game's up, Mr. Sot. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about the scream now. I can't tell you what I don't know. Didn't hear any screams. Not from the person who found the body. Oh, too lax. How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. Then, why do you think it came from a person who found the body? Hmm? I made a mistake, that's all. How, Mr. Sot? How did you know that it was the person that found the body who screamed? Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And that scream... Sorry, and the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim? It came from you! Ah! How did you... It's true, I admit it, but what gives you the right to treat people like this? Checkmate. I think we'll stop for now. I have a feeling things might pick up a little bit, so you might not be able to hear much. Anyway, I'll wrap the one who found the body. Okay. Conversation. Okay, right. I'll wrap things up here. Hope you guys this week. We'll be back on this next week, actually, because if you're going, I'm gonna have to. I'm doing something else today. I'm gonna try to get this finished to the comp, but I also need to do other stuff. So yeah, I'll wrap things up here. Hope you guys this week. I'll see you next time. Bye.